So much for being patient. As you would expect a slight commotion once the minister leaves the auditorium. But we are continuing with the inaugural session of the 7th Auto Retail Conclave of the Federation of Automobile Dealers Association. And in the inaugural session, like I said earlier, our chief guest, Honorable Minister Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy, has sent us a video message. He will be joining us through the video message shortly. But before that, once again, let me introduce to you our guests of honor for this session, Mr. Shailesh Chandra, President SIAM and MD Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited and Tata Passenger Electric Mobility Limited. Sir, I request you to please join us on the stage, along with Mr. Kartick V. Nagpal, President Rosmerta Group. Can I please have both of our guests of honor and request the members of the audience to please welcome them with a round of applause as they take the stage, along with President of FADA, Mr. C.S. Vigneshwar, the Vice President of FADA, Mr. Sai Giridhar, and CEO of FADA, Mr. Saharsh Damani. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being with us through this inaugural session. And as always, we'd like to begin the program once again by felicitating our guests of honor. May I please request you to bring the certificate for Mr. Shailesh Chandra, and Mr. Sai Giridhar will be giving this to Mr. Shailesh Chandra. A traditional welcome by the FADA. Instead of the bouquet, you would see this certificate, which marks the planting of 11 saplings for our guests of honor. Mr. Shailesh Chandra there, receiving it by Mr. Sai Giridhar. Now, can I request Mr. Saharsh Damani to please give the certificate to Mr. Kartick V. Nagpal. Excuse me. Thank you so much, sir. And now, I would request Mr. C.S. Vigneshwar, President FADA, to please present the welcome address.
Thank you so much. Namaskar and warm greetings to dignitaries, industry leaders, my colleagues from SIAM, OEM partners, fellow dealers, and our friends from the media. The 7th edition of Auto Retail Conclave is built around a powerful theme, self-sustaining success, transforming auto retail for Naya Bharat. It is more than a slogan, it's our pledge to move from dependence to independence, to transform challenges into opportunities, to make auto retail strong, sustainable, and future ready. India's auto retail is not just about vehicles. It is about livelihoods of 50 lakh employees and their families, 20 lakh crore of investments, 3 lakh crore in annual taxes. We are 3 times bigger than all organized retail combined. If this industry thrives, Bharat thrives. I welcome the SIAM President who is with us today. Thank you, sir. OEMs and dealers must work as one team, not 2 camps. Let us institutionalize routine joint meetings at national and state levels to resolve issues early and avoid mistrust later. DSS 2025 tells us what dealers feel. Product quality is strong, but business viability and policy support is weak. Dead inventory, thin margins, and costly training remain pain points. Our appeal to OEMs, let us address this not as complaints, but as opportunities to build lasting trust. We wholeheartedly welcome GST 2.0, a historic simplification of indirect taxes. But with withdrawal of compensation cess, from 22nd September has left dealers in distress. Thousands of crores of accumulated cess balances will lapse if not addressed. Dealers already paid this cess upfront to OEMs. If it becomes a dead loss, it hurts working capital and festive sales momentum. We urge OEMs to settle credit notes before 21st September and government to provide a fair transitional mechanism. This is not just about dealers, it is about keeping the wheel of consumption and demand moving in festive Bharat. From the Honorable Minister Shri H.D. Kumaraswamy ji, who will be joining us on a video address, we have strongly advocated Auto Dealer Protection Act, ensuring fairness and balance in OEM dealer agreements, ease of doing business for dealerships, faster approvals, simplified compliances, and smoother financing. We've also advocated support for EV transition. Incentives should also reach dealers for charging infra, training, and resale ecosystem. As the MHI drives the Automotive Mission Plan 2047 and EV growth, dealers must be equal partners, not passive partners. We also have advocated our Honorable Minister Shri Nitin Gadkari subjects which include greater support in road safety awareness, let dealers become the first touch point for helmet use, seatbelt discipline, and CPR training. A practical roadmap for retrofitment of safety technologies like AEBS, lane departure warnings, and blind spot detection in legacy fleets without overburdening MSME operators. Also, the push for green fuels, ethanol, bio-CNG, hydrogen, with dealers as customer educators enabling the shift to cleaner, cheaper alternatives. Dealers are already ambassadors of both road safety and green mobility. Let's take things even forward. Friends, DSS 2025 reminds us of a simple truth. Dealer viability equals industry viability. Without viable dealerships, there can be no sustained customer satisfaction. That is why we ask OEMs for, number one, inventory discipline aligned to transit days, not excessive stocking. Number two, transparent expansion policies, avoiding parallel appointment of dealerships in flat markets. Joint investments in manpower training for EVs and digitization. And lastly, stronger ROI on digital leads with a united approach on social media crisis management. Colleagues, auto retail is just not a business. It's a national mission. Together, OEMs, dealers, government and customers, we will build a Naya Bharat that is self-reliant, sustainable, and globally competitive. This conclave is just not an event. It is a movement. Let us leave this hall with one resolve: to make auto retail partner in nation building, to deliver self-sustaining success for Naya Bharat. Dhanyavad, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vigneshwar. Now, I'd like to invite on the dais Mr. Kartick B. Nagpal, President of Rosmerta Group, to present his keynote address. Sir.
Mr. Shailesh Chandra, President SIAM, MD Tata Motors, Mr. C.S. Vigneshwar, President FADA, Mr. Sai Girdhar, Vice President FADA, Mr. Sahesh Damani, CEO FADA. Respected office bearers, dealer principals, industry colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Rosmerta Group, it is an honor to welcome you to this inaugural session. India's mobility story has gained extraordinary momentum. We have seen faster corridors, higher standards, and a clear direction towards responsible, future-ready mobility. Yet, alongside this progress, road fatalities continue to rise. Our cities grapple with a worsening pollution crisis. These challenges cannot be ignored. They must be addressed jointly with the same ambition and urgency that has driven our growth. FADA and India's dealership community stand at the very front line of this effort. Dealers are not only the industry's conscience, but also its most powerful change makers. By educating customers on safe driving practices, reinforcing the importance of compliant vehicles, and promoting sustainable recycling at the end of vehicles' life, you hold the unique power to change behavior at scale. This is particularly critical in the context of India's new vehicle scrappage and extended producer responsibility programs. Customers will look at their dealers for guidance, whether it is understanding road tax rebates, manufacturer discounts, or the environmental benefits of scrapping old polluting vehicles responsibly. Dealers can build trust by making recycling an integral part of the ownership cycle, ensuring that every vehicle sold is matched with a responsible pathway for the old vehicle being retired. In doing so, you not only strengthen customer loyalty, but also directly contribute to safer roads and cleaner air. Our honorable ministers have championed road safety and sustainability with clarity and purpose, raising the bar on infrastructure, encouraging safer vehicles, practices, and setting out a path for cleaner, more efficient mobility. SIAM and the OEMs have backed this vision, while the dealer fraternity have carried it to the last mile. Through transparent advice, disciplined delivery and service, continuous customer education, this is how intent has become an outcome. For our part in Rosmerta, we are privileged to support this national effort, working behind the scenes with OEMs and the dealers to make compliance simpler, vehicle identity and fitness more transparent, and end of ownership more responsible, so that safety and sustainability become everyday habits. As we look ahead, the opportunity is larger than ever. India can lead the world not just in scale, but in safe, sustainable, and trusted mobility, where every new kilometer of road is safer than the last, every new vehicle is cleaner than the one it replaces, and every customer interaction deepens the confidence in the system. Let us continue to work together, the government, the SIAM, FADA, and partners, under the guidance of our honorable ministers, to grow this sector responsibly, meet our road safety goals, and build a mobility ecosystem that India is proud to share with the world. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nagpal. Now, I'd like to invite on the dais Mr. Shailesh Chandra, President SIAM and MD Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited and Tata Passenger Electric Mobility Limited, to present his keynote address.
Mr. C.S. Vigneshwarji, President FADA, Mr. Sai Giridhar, Vice President FADA, Mr. Kartick Nagpal, President Rosmerta Group, and Mr. Saharsh, CEO FADA, and my colleagues from the automotive fraternity, media, and friends. Good afternoon to all of you. Let me first thank FADA for inviting me for this important program, and it is my privilege to be here with all of you at the 7th Auto Retail Conclave of FADA today. Driven by India's strong economic momentum with GDP growth of 6.5% in FY25, the automobile industry continued its steady performance across domestic markets as well as exports. The sector's overall contribution to the Indian economy exceeded rupees 20 lakh crore and has contributed to about 15% of country's GST collections, amounting to more than rupees 3.37 lakh crores, in addition to 88,000 crore from motor vehicle tax. The industry provides direct and indirect employment to more than 30 million people and has a significant multiplier effect across related sectors and supports a vast supply chain network. This once again reaffirms the industry's pivotal role in economic development and employment creation. I would like to congratulate all of you on the landmark announcements made by Honorable Finance Minister last week. I'm sure that the reduced GST rates would bring in huge footfalls in the dealerships, and as we get into the festive season, it will drive a significant interest amongst consumers as well. As SIAM, we are fully cognizant of the existing concern of the compensation cess lying in the books of the dealers, and SIAM has already represented this matter to the Ministry of Finance, and we are very hopeful that a suitable resolution could be achieved to tide over this short-term hindrance that we have. The growth that the industry has seen over the past few years has been achieved because of close partnership between OEMs and the dealer fraternity, who play an integral part of bridging the gap between auto OEMs and the end consumers. We are thankful to each member of FADA community and many employees working in dealerships whose professionalism and customer first approach play a vital role in shaping customer perceptions of the automobile industry. FADA members also play a pivotal role in the success of every product. While OEMs invest heavily in engineering, design, and advertising to create aspiration, it is the dealerships that ultimately convert this aspiration into consumer choice. The showroom experience, marked by guidance, reassurance, and personalized service, helps build lasting confidence in both the brand and the industry. Given that a vehicle is a high-value, long-term purchase for Indian consumers, the ability to physically experience the product remains indispensable. As the industry expands, the importance of strong sales and service networks will only continue to grow, especially as the industry is undergoing a rapid transition. Today's customers are walking into showrooms far more informed, having research on products, features, and technologies, and this shift creates a greater need for collaborative effort between OEMs and FADA members to continuously upskill dealership staff. By equipping the frontline teams with the deeper product knowledge, digital tools, and enhanced soft skills, we can ensure that the positive customer experience is a key driver of further growth of the industry. In parallel, as FADA members would be aware, SIAM has been driving several initiatives to highlight and enable the broader transformation of the auto industry. SIAM's Vidyutikaran initiative has actively nurtured the growth of EVs through partnerships, advocacy, and extensive research, which is supporting the remarkable increase in EV adoption. The initiative of Jaivik Pahal on encouraging use of biofuels and the vehicles with higher blends of ethanol are now successfully operating across the country. The Gas Gatishilta initiative is supplementing the infrastructure development of CNG being driven and undertaken in the country, and the potential of LNG is likely to be leveraged in near future. Such initiatives of SIAM are helping in creating an ecosystem for diversification of energy storage usage in our sector. Going forward, Harid hydrogen would be a game changer for meeting the vision of net carbon zero in the long term. And while significant infrastructure support is required for leveraging hydrogen, trials on pilot basis are already underway. Another pertinent point is that since last year, if vehicles are bought under scrapping older vehicles, most OEMs have started offering additional discounts to consumers. This initiative is to supplement the scrappage policy that has been announced by Government of India and is aligned to the Chakriyata pillar of SIAM. While discounts are being offered to many consumers across the country, the number of consumers benefiting is not getting reflected in the government records. So it would be good if FADA joins SIAM in developing a mechanism along with the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways for streamlining the entire process. This may include offering discount only to a genuine certificate of deposit holder and avoiding multiple usage of the same COD. As such, to ensure more sustainable future for the country and working collectively towards India's decarbonization goals, close collaboration between FADA and SIAM will be critical. Working together with OEMs, we urge dealerships to also define a clear net zero roadmap and support circularity journey with more RVSFs. By working together, the two associations can strengthen the ecosystem in a way that delivers long-term growth, resilience, and shared prosperity for all the stakeholders. In closing, let us progress towards a future of mobility solutions that is safe, green, and comfortable, and I'm confident that we will continue to collaborate, innovate, and accelerate. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chandra. ladies and gentlemen, as you know, FADA is always working for the auto retail industry, and in showcasing the contributions made by the dealerships towards the building of the nation, we would offer you a glimpse of FADA's campaign, Dealership for Good. I will request our guest of honor, Mr. Shailesh Chandra, to please do the honors as we'll play 2 videos for the audience showcasing the campaign. Sir.
पप्पी भाई, एयर फिल्टर ऑयल फिल्टर दोनों खराब है।
बस अरे उसी को साफ करके लगा देना, बाकी पप्पी की गारंटी है। क्या है ना, कुछ ऊपर नीचे होता है, पप्पी बैठा है, ले आना। चलनी 4 चक्के भी है। बाकी शोरूम जाते तो क्या मिलता, वही OEM ऑथोराइज्ड डीलरशिप की सर्विस गारंटी। मतलब पप्पी यहाँ बैठा है और वो वहाँ शेड्यूल सर्विस और 100+ चेक पॉइंट की गारंटी दे रहे हैं। बताओ, ये कोई बात हुई?
चाहे सर्विस हो या जेन्युइन स्पेयर पार्ट्स, गाड़ी की हर जरूरत के लिए भरोसा और सही डील चाहिए तो OEM ऑथोराइज्ड डीलरशिप पे जाइए। डीलरशिप फॉर गुड।
हो जाएगा बॉस। इंश्योरेंस ही तो है। पहले ये इंश्योरेंस के लिए ऑनलाइन भटक के आया, फिर बप्पी ने चाचा के दोस्त के कजिन के मामा के पड़ोसी के कुत्ते के डॉक्टर के मुंह बोले भैया से इंश्योरेंस कराई। और OEM ऑथोराइज्ड डीलरशिप से मिलता क्या है? भरोसेमंद पॉलिसी और जरूरत पे सर्विस की गारंटी, इंश्योरेंस का इंस्टेंट क्लेम। ये भी कोई जुगाड़ है?
नया इंश्योरेंस हो या रिन्यूअल, सही कवरेज और भरोसा चाहिए तो OEM ऑथोराइज्ड डीलरशिप पे जाइए। डीलरशिप फॉर गुड।
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the latest campaign of FADA, Dealership for Good. And now let's hear a very special message from our chief guest, Honorable Minister, Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy, Union Minister of Heavy Industries and Steel, Government of India, who could not join us in person today because of his political commitments, but he has sent us this video message. Please have a look.
Namaskara. Honorable Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, all office bearers of FADA and SIAM, all friends from the auto industry, media, and ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to join you all today at the 7th Auto Retail Conclave organized by the Federation of Automobile Dealers Associations. FADA has truly become the voice of India's auto retail industry. From two-wheelers to passenger cars, commercial vehicles to tractors, FADA represents the vast ecosystem that connects manufacturers with the citizens of India. Let me say this very clearly, auto dealers are not just sellers of vehicles. You are the face of automobile industry for every Indian family. When a customer buys a scooter for his child or car for her family or a truck to build a livelihood, it is the dealer who gives them trust, service and confidence. With over 15,000 dealerships and 30,000 outlets, this industry employs nearly 50 lakh people. In fact, as we often say, for every single job created in an OEM plant, auto retail creates almost 18 more jobs downstream. This multiplier effect is proof of how important you are for both the economy and society. This year's theme, self-sustaining success of Naya Bharat, is very relevant. It means preparing to face global challenges like EV adoption, digital transformation and global competition, allowing vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, a confident, modern and self-reliant India. Friends, over the last 9 months, the Ministry of Heavy Industries under the able leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has worked with clear focus to support the automobile sector, especially in the transition to clean mobility and strengthening of manufacturing. As a result, in financial year 2024 and 25, India sold over 1 million electric vehicles, with electric two-wheelers growing 21% and electric three-wheelers growing 57%. India is now among the fastest growing EV markets in the world. Friends, the Indian automobile industry is standing at the threshold of transformation from internal combustion to clean mobility, from domestic market to global aspirations, from dependence of self-sustaining success. While we speak about manufacturing and technology, I want to emphasize crucial role played by dealers in government policies. India's success in EV adoption is happening through your showrooms, your workshops, your customer interactions. I want to assure you that the government will actively work with FADA and industry stakeholders to design a framework which ensures a level playing field between manufacturers and dealers. I congratulate FADA and assure you that the Ministry of Heavy Industries will continue to collaborate with you in building a sustainable, successful and self-reliant auto retail ecosystem for Naya Bharat. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much to the Honorable Minister for taking out time to record that message and send us for this August gathering. Now, as we move towards the end of our inaugural session, I'm going to request President FADA, Mr. C.S. Vigneshwar, to please felicitate our guests of honor, Mr. Shailesh Chandra, as we would like to give a token of our gratitude to our guest of honor with this memento. Thank you, sir. Mr. Sai Giridhar, Vice President FADA, I'll request you, sir, to please felicitate Mr. Kartick V. Nagpal. And with that, I'm going to request Mr. Sai Giridhar to please come up on the dais to present the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to first take this opportunity to thank our very own Minister for Road and Transport, Mr. Shri Nitin Gadkariji, though he is not here present with us, but his coming and guiding us with his thoughts and views, it really means a lot to us. And also the Minister for Heavy Industry, Mr. H.D. Kumaraswamy, though he could not come, but he could send the video message to us. That also shows the importance that today FADA carries for all the concerned ministries. I'll also like to thank Ms. Maya Tandonji, who's running the Sahayata NGO. She's a Nobel Prize winner she's a Padam Shri. She won it and she was given the Padam Shri in 2024, and their organization has helped us with the CSR initiative that we have just launched by the Minister. I would request each one of you to please show that video. It's just a 15-minute video. Please show that video to all your staff. Please circulate that video to everyone. And I'm 100% sure that once anyone sees that video, he would be able to help the roadside victims. And we never know that we might be able to help save at least one life with that video. So that's a request. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Shailesh Chandra ji for gracing the occasion as the chief guest for the inaugural session for the ARC. So thank you very much for your kind words, and your support as SIAM President really means a lot to our organization. And thanks for launching the initiative for good dealership. I'm sure you liked both the videos. So there are series of these campaigns which we intend to launch, and I would like to request you that if you could probably tell all the members of SIAM so that even from their platform they can, because we don't have that kind of deep budgets that we can launch these films on OTT or on television. We will be only launching it on social media. We want it to be circulated as much as possible so that we can control the menace that we probably face today, or we see that it will come in future. So that's a request from our side. And thank you, Kartick ji, for your support. I'm sure with your support, we'll be able to scale our relationship to a much higher level. And we have a jam-packed day. We've got a lot of sessions, panel discussions. So thank you very much. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I'll request all of you to please come together to the center of the stage for a group photograph as we wind up the inaugural session. And ladies and gentlemen, an announcement for you as well, that we will be resuming the FADA Dealership Excellence Awards 2025 that we could not finish in the first half of the day soon after the photo op is over. So please be with us, and we are resuming the awards very, very shortly. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you to our guests of honor, Mr. Shailesh Chandra, Mr. Kartick V. Nagpal. And as we prepare the stage for the awards, let me tell you once again that we are going to be giving away the rest of the awards for the FADA Dealership Excellence Awards 2025. We had